Hey everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back with my 13 Haunted Projects of Halloween series. And also today's project is a Pinterest inspired collaboration project that I do with my friend Misha at Scraps and Things 1. Hi Misha. I'm going to post a link below this video to her YouTube channel so you can check her out, show her some YouTube love, and get more inspiration. So for the Pinterest inspired project, we were to do a witch's broom treat. So you could do individually wrapped licorice, beef jerky. You could do a pencil, witch's broom pencil topper, but this was for a treat. So I purchased individually wrapped Twizzler licorice candies, and these came in this big container here. You get 105 individually wrapped Twizzler licorice pieces, and I purchased this at Target. And I ended up making a ton of these for my craft show that I never did. The craft show was this past weekend. I'm still fighting being, just getting over being sick. I didn't think it was wise to do my craft show and, you know, be out there in the public coughing on everybody. So, but the sad thing is I ended up with 50 packs. These are the packs that I did of the witch's brooms. So this is how they turned out individually. And I just used some decorative paper down here, which I'm going to show you guys how to do them. They're super simple to make. I put 2 in a package, and then I typed out on my computer, "Witching You a Wicked Halloween," and I taped it on the top. And like I said, I have a tub, actually 2 tubs full of these. So since we don't get trick-or-treaters, because I am in an apartment, I am going to take them to school and hand them out there for trunk or treat, just to get rid of them. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do this. It's super simple. If you don't have these scissors, these are called fringe scissors. These are my EK Success fringe scissors. They also call them paper shredding scissors. People use them to shred documents, and some people use these in the kitchen to shred lettuce and stuff. So you can find these on Amazon, and they're basically scissors with a bunch of blades that you can use to shred. I also make decorative shred with these when I need them for my treat boxes and I run out. If you would like to package them up like this, I purchased these pretzel bags, which are basically these, the pretzel rod bags. And these bags measure 2 inches across. Let me see how long they are. I think they're 12 inches, but oh no, they're 10 1/4 high. Okay, but they're 2 inches across. So I cut myself a white backboard at 1 3/4 inches by 8 inches. And I'll show you how I slid them in the bag. And then I cut myself a 2 by 2 inch orange square, and I just folded this in half as my topper. I had pinking shears that I cut out my sentiment with. Sorry, my throat is so dry. Give me 1 second here. That's so much better. And I just glued it on to here. Okay, And then once we get these, I'll show you really quick. These are completed, but this one's not completed, but I lined up my wicker spoons to the bottom of the backboards here, because this end's going to go in first, and that's a little tricky. So just kind of curled it around, opened up my bag, and this is for those of you that want to hand these out as treats to your friends, or for trick-or-treaters, or you want to make these for your craft show. I wasn't really sure how much I was going to charge for them. I just made up a ton of them. Okay, so I got them in the bag, and I slid them down, and then I took the remaining wrapper, and I just kind of folded it behind, and then you can pull on your bag to get them down to the bottom, just like that. And then I'm going to fold this up, and I used just some double-sided tape. I did not use staples. You could staple it, but I chose not to do that because I felt like people might buy these for their kids at the craft show, and I did not want children to have to contend with sharp staples in their stuff. So I thought, you know what, double-sided tape for a craft show is much safer, especially when you're doing candy products for kids or whoever. I mean, these aren't just for kids. All right, so then I laid my bag in here and just closed it up, and that is my topper. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I made these. Okay, so I have a sheet of Halloween themed paper, and it has some candy corn on it. And what I did was I took my ruler, and I drew myself a 1/2 inch. This 1/2 inch piece here we are not going to cut. Okay, but you want to have a line so when you start cutting, you know where to stop. This piece measures 8.5 by 2.5. And all I did was line up my paper shredding scissors pretty much right to that line, and you're just going to cut all the way down to the end. Now, if you don't have these scissors, you could use these individually, but it will take you forever to do that. So you may, especially if you do craft shows, you may want to invest in a pair of these. They're not expensive. And like I said, you can find them on Amazon. I think they have them under paper shredder, scissors, even kitchen shredding scissors. I've seen them. If I find some, I'll try and link them below for you guys. But you could just put them in your search. Okay, so this one's a little thick here. I'm just going to go in with my scissor and cut that. Okay, so once that's done, you have all these little fringes. You're going to line it up so it's at the bottom of the wrapper here, just like this. And I'm going to roll it up. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue to the paper, not the licorice, because this is edible candy here. And glue that on. And then I just continue to roll the Twizzler candy. And every once in a while, just put a little bit of hot glue on the paper. And you want to keep it lined up. I kind of made myself an assembly line and just kept rolling them up nice and tight. Okay. I'm going to end that right there. And then I took some of this twine and I'm going to start it off in the back right above the shredding where we cut there. Put a little piece of hot glue and I'm just going to twist it around a couple times. Okay, 3 or 4 times. I'm going to end it up in the back. Little hot glue and dab that on. And that's it, everybody. That's how I made these cute little witch broom candies for my craft show. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I hope you give this a try. Take care. Thanks for watching and happy crafting.